And that,
Oh yeah, here we are, returned from 2 week hiatus.
it happens.
Yep, it's me, your host, Michael Ford, and the other host, Steve.
Uh, what was it?
I think it's
Shoot, what was it? Some toot McBumble snatch or something? I forget.
check the bottom corner of the screen. I think it's over there. Which one are you? Wait, if I'm Michael, does that mean you're Steven? Or
I I'd
are
assume
we
that
both?
makes sense.
Are we both Michael? And there was never a Steven at all.
Now I'm confused.
Yes. Anyway, I'm sure we have a lot to talk about since the 2 weeks that we were not talking about stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, things happen on a day-to-day basis. While I sit in my bed and cry myself to sleep.
Oh, really? I thought I was the only one who did that.
So you recently moved in with your girlfriend, isn't that right?
Yep, she's all moved in now. We're just in the process of cleaning things up, organizing, putting away all her stuffed animals, that sort of thing. Putting away all my stuffed animals.
Let's get this clear.
We all have stuffed animals.
I own several myself.
Oh boy.
Uh,
This game suddenly got a lot harder.
so they had new Smash Bros. DLC day before.
Oh yeah, I heard of that. I heard of that. It's got the ship, the pirate ship, right? And
Yeah. Pirate Ship, the Mario Maker stage, and for free on the 3DS, Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt is free on 3DS.
Well, that's because the Pirate Ship is Wii U exclusive.
Is the pirate ship free?
No, you have to pay for that. But to compensate for a Wii U exclusive DLC stage, I guess they gave the 3DS Duck Hunt.
That's good. Finally getting some Duck Hunt on the 3DS. I don't know why it wasn't there in the first place.
I don't know. We got that stage there now.
Kind of
Uh,
annoyed. I'm like kind of annoyed. I wish they had, put in a new character or something. Like maybe said Wolf is coming back or whatever.
they're saving that for something big. I think they're not going to announce a new character until after the ballot.
Oh, so we got 2 more days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that's for the best not announcing a new character until after the ballot. They did do some new costumes, though. Had Viridian from Kid Icarus Uprising. Was a bit,
Wait, people are actually voting for Verity
which was interesting.
as as a playable character.
No, they're two armor outfits from Monster Hunter.
People are. Oh yeah, I saw that Monster Hunter outfit. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, they got two of them, which I think it's great that Smash Bros is showing love for like their partners' other franchises.
Even if they're not getting a character into the game.
Like they had Lloyd last time, Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia. Then they had some characters from Virtua Fighter, and yeah, it's like I think it's really interesting how they're doing that. They decided to do it that way with characters from other franchises other than the ones that appear in Smash Bros. From the partner companies appearing as costumes. I think that's great.
It is. I'm really glad Nintendo's doing that. They're almost making this the ultimate mascot fighter of all time.
It makes me wonder if we're going to get any indie game costumes
I
because
just, I
that
just,
would be great.
when are we gonna get Battletoads costume?
Never if we have any luck.
What? I want Battletoads. Come on, I'm going to GameStop right now and asking them for Battletoads.
I'd like to get Shovel Knight costume. That'd be great. Turn the sword into a
No,
shovel.
I don't want Shovel Knight costume. I want Shovel Knight. I want him in this game.
I'm saying if we don't get Shovel Knight, can we at least settle for costume? If we don't get him as a character, can we at least settle for costume? That would be a great alternative if he doesn't get put in character.
I don't know. I don't really want to settle.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to. So, speaking of video games, you told me you've been playing something special lately.
Oh yes, I've been playing the infamous game known as Duke Nukem Forever. The game that was before it actually finally managed to come out was basically the Half-Life 3 of vaporware.
And may God have mercy on your soul.
That's a really weird thing to say.
Wow.
But yeah, now I'm actually playing it right now, and I have to say, once and for all, that this game that has been the butt of the jokes for like nearly 2 decades.
They made us wait forever for that game.
Uh-huh. No, but it's honestly not that bad. I mean, let me make this clear. This game is incredibly juvenile. It has like the sense of humor of like a middle schooler. It's filled with titties and it's cheesy and it's stupid, but it's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, it should have been better with the amount of time.
It's not like it's really generic and it doesn't really do anything different, but it's got Duke Nukem in it, so you know, if you're in the mood for something really hilariously stupid, I mean, it's a pretty enjoyable game. I'm not having a horrible time with it. It's fun in its own stupid way.
Right.
It's like if you made a really cheesy Arnold Schwarzenegger B movie into a video game. My only problem, I only have a couple of problems. One is that honestly, that one scene, I've actually talked about this a couple of times on my blog, but like, there's that one scene in the alien hive where Duke sees the two babes he was trying to save earlier, and he's just like, "Oh, well, you're fucked," and like,
Wow.
it's just so jarringly out of character. Like, Duke may be a pervert. He may be an incredibly macho pervert who likes banging girls and drinking booze and pissing, but like, he's always cared about the women. He's never been like that was literally, I think that was literally misogynistic. Like, that moment, that's literally some fucking misogyny in video games right there.
I think I might have to agree with you. That may be an actual example.
And not only that, it's like insulting the Duke, because like I was saying, he's not misogynistic. He's a pervert, but he's not misogynistic. He's always going out of his way to save Earth's women whenever the aliens kidnap him. He's always, like, when the girls were kidnapped earlier, he had like literal tangible rage. He like flew into a fury when these girls were kidnapped, and then he just sees them and he's like, "Yeah, well, guess you're fucked. Nice knowing you." And then he watches them explode without so much as a fucking... It's just not Duke. That moment was really just like the worst moment in this game by far.
I mean, goodness, that just goes so against his character.
Like, again, like Duke is not misogynistic. He's a pervert. He likes titties, but you know,
what man doesn't? What red-blooded American?
Yeah, what red-blooded muscular American man does not like some good old titties? Well, maybe the gay ones.
Well, straight man, but
okay,
yeah,
muscular straight American macho man does not like some titties. But Duke's not misogynistic. Like I said, he has a dream sequence later on where he doesn't have sex with a girl until he goes out and finds a condom. Like, that's part of his dream sequence. You have to find a condom or he doesn't have sex with the girl. He doesn't
that's great.
He doesn't complain about it either. He goes out, gets a condom, he gets a vibrator, and he gets some popcorn for a lap dance. I mean, sure, you could go into the bathroom and get a blowjob in a glory hole, but you know, I mean, I think that's an equal opportunity for like getting STDs there, you know. So it's okay.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, that moment was just insulting. I feel like I only have vague memories of Duke from when I was younger because I played one of the PS1 games. I mean,
Right.
I think it was called Time to Kill. Like I remember
Yeah,
my cousin had that, and I played it for maybe a couple of times when I was younger. But like I didn't like grow up with Duke like some people. Like they just played it all the time. It was like one of those things like, oh, don't tell your parents you're playing with Duke.
yeah.
Don't tell your parents you're playing with Duke.
Definitely don't tell them you're playing with Duke.
But it's like I've read up on the character, and that's just so out of character for him. And it was
Right.
I just felt grossed out by it. Like, man, Anita Sarkeesian, why aren't you talking about Duke Nukem Forever? Did you forget this game happened? I mean, I guess one moment in an entire game doesn't amount to much, but
Actually, to give her credit, I think she actually did talk about Duke Nukem Forever.
Well, it's more like one moment in a game can count for a lot, but one tiny moment in a game that's like over in like 30 seconds, that doesn't really count for a lot, I suppose.
I guess. But so I've been playing Freedom Planet because that just came out
Oh
after
yeah, yeah, you were telling me about that. You're like what
so
Sonic the
long.
Hedgehog would be if Sega wasn't so incompetent lately.
Oh yeah, well I want to talk about that. Like this is a game I had been waiting for a while because it came out last year on PC, and they're finally porting it to Wii U. And when they were about to release it, they had to delay it a week because they found a game-breaking bug in it, and they couldn't get it the patch to work or whatever to fix the bug, so they ended up delaying it for an unknown amount. And after like about a month, they finally released it. I'm so glad. I'm so glad they finally released it. But this game originally started out as a Sonic fan game.
It was a Sonic fan game, and they turned it into a real game.
Well, it started out as a Sonic fan game, and the person making it thought, you know what? Instead of doing a fan game, why don't I just make a game? And so they got somebody who had designed their own original characters and such. They got permission to use these characters and such. And they made other characters for it. And ended up doing this whole story and making its whole original thing. And they hold on for a moment. All right. Sorry, there's a phone going off next to me.
I'm getting a phone call. Looks like you're popular.
Now I've made my phone. But as I was saying, yeah, they decided to make it its own thing. It takes a lot of inspiration from the old Genesis Sonic games. It takes a lot of inspiration. We just have Sonic Speed. It really brings up that emphasis of Sonic Speed.
Sonic Speed, Sonic Boom.
Like you feel fast when you're running, like Sonic used to. And but there are segments where they slow it down, and the game has a little bit more emphasis on combat than Sonic does.
I do like combat.
Hey, I'm hearing a voice echo. You might want to fix that.
How do you fix that?
All right, do you have headphones plugged in?
No, I don't have headphones.
Ah.
Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to hear Duke's charming witticisms. I mean, it should be fine. I mean,
I guess.
It's not too distracting. Oh, I've got some breaking news.
Yeah.
Twitter, I don't know if it's breaking news, but Twitter has a new feature for when you're for reporting someone for engaging in abusive or harassing behavior.
Oh, really?
Yes. Now you can report someone for having offensive, disrespectful, or in disagreement with your opinions. If someone disagrees with your opinions on Twitter, you can report them for harassment.
Wow.
You can report people for disagreeing with you. So now, if you think that Sonic the Hedgehog is a good game and someone doesn't like your opinion, you're gonna get banned. See ya in hell, buckos.
Oh, good lord.
If you think Grand Theft Auto 3 is better than Grand Theft Auto 4, guess what? You're dead. Fuck you.
Wow, that's insane. I think somebody was telling me about that earlier, and I don't think it's as extreme as people think it is.
The end of days is truly upon us, mates.
I don't think it's as extreme as people think it is. But yeah, that game has a little bit more emphasis on combat because you actually have you're actually able to fight enemies, and it has great boss battles.
Oh, I love me a good boss battle. In fact, I've been working on a list of good boss battles.
Well, if you play this game, you might have to add one of these boss battles to it.
I just might. I do. You're making me want to play this game.
I've been enjoying it so much. It's just such a fun game. I'm trying to remember some other stuff. I mentioned to you before, it has cheesy voice acting. Like 90s style dialogue in the voice acting, which I find great.
That's the kind of shit I live for.
Yeah, and it has a full story mode, but if story isn't your thing or you don't like the voice acting, it has an option. I think it's like called.
What, you can shut off the voice acting? What kind of plebe do you have to be to do that?
It's called like classic mode or arcade mode or something, and it allows you to go through the game without the cutscenes.
What the fuck fun is that?
So you just go from.
What kind of fun is that? We go
So
through
you can
without
just go from level to level without the cutscenes. And that's fine for some people. They don't want that cheesy dialogue. They can just deal without it, and that's a great option to have. They're going to do DLC for the which is a new playable. Sorry if I'm not sounding too enthusiastic. Not feeling the best right now. But I'm fine. Oh yeah, well you mentioned the end of days just a little bit ago. Have you heard of an app called People? It's like the word people, but with an extra E to make the first part look like the word peep. So it's like people. Michael, you there?
Yeah?
Have you heard of this app? It's called People.
People?
Yeah, it's people, but with another E added in, so it looks like the word peep.
What is that?
It's this app that's basically like Yelp for people, where you can actually put reviews on actual people, where you can write reviews and put star ratings on people.
That's fucked up. That is fucked up. Like, oh my god, that's fucking disturbing.
Now you have to have an account, and to make an account, you have to attach your phone number to it. You have to have the person that you're making the comments on and ratings. They have to have an account too, or you can't put ratings on them if they don't have an account.
That's still fucked up.
But here's the thing. Anyone can make an account for you. You're allowed to make accounts for other people. All you have to do is just put down their phone number, and they'll get a text saying they now have an account. And you can't deactivate your account or remove reviews of you. But the thing is that if somebody leaves a negative review of you, 2 stars and below, and it won't go up for 48 hours so that you can talk to the person making the review of you and get them to stop it, or just have it taken down and not put up. If somebody leaves a negative review, it has 48 hours before it goes live. But that's like extremely easy to circumnavigate. All you have to do is just leave a 3-star review and it go live immediately. So you can review people. If somebody has an argument with you and they don't like you, they could leave like a negative review of you. And that's so horrifying.
That's just so fucked up.
The company making this, they received a grant from the government.
They got a grant from the government for this bullshit?
Now, here's the thing. As I was saying, this thing, they won't say which government office gave them the grant.
What is it, like the fucking government of North Korea?
No. I believe it's the NSA that gave them this grant, for a thing that can monitor people and gather information on people and people's opinions on other people and such. It's absolutely terrifying. Somebody that doesn't like you can just leave a negative review of you for other people to see. Expect Porky to have 1 star. That's what I say. You can expect Porky to have 1 star. But, oh my God. Imagine reading through all the negative comments about Porky.
Oh, but like I don't think he'd care though. He just doesn't.
But here's the thing: he might not care, but a future employer might.
Oh shit, you're right.
Same thing with remember when Pleb Comics got doxxed and people were harassing her job or something? She got fired. Like, well, imagine if people just leave a lot of negative reviews of her, and she goes to try to get a job somewhere else. They'll see that. Like, this is a thing that people can definitely abuse, and it's absolutely terrifying.
Ugh.
Michael, what year is it? Because I could have sworn it was 2015, not 1984.
No, it's 1984. We're in the end of days, man.
Can
you hear that? Listen, if you listen carefully, you can hear the sounds. You can hear the sounds. You might hear some muffled hoop beats and the silent sound of masturbating in the distance. The horsemen of the Bukacalypse are upon us. I, for one.
The horseman on the pale horse has a new meaning.
Yeah, I think you should really wash that horse off. I don't know if I'd ride that horse if I were you. I don't know where it's been.
Oh, God. I love what I think it was Donk Stomper who said this. Imagine an AU where 1984, but all mentions of Big Brother are replaced with Oni-chan. Oni-chan?
Imagine a 1984 AU where Big Brother is actually a fat Tumblr feminist.
Isn't that what it is already? Dude, turn down your speakers or something because my audio is peaking over here.
Oh, geez, is my thing too loud?
Yeah, turn down your speakers a smidge. So
Hold on. I'm trying to. What do you mean turn down my speakers? Do I need to turn down the my video game? Is it too loud?
No, I mean The speakers for your computer.
Oh, okay. Hold
So
on.
the mic doesn't pick it up.
I just need to be able to hear you too. Is this good?
I think so. It's got to be where you can hear me, but I can't hear me.
All right. Is this all right? Is this all right?
All right, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right. So yeah, this should be all right. Man, it's terrifying shit, ain't it? Government wants to control everything, and people want to help. Oh, what a world! What a world! Oh, have you heard of this one thing that nearly just made me quit altogether?
What is it?
Um, I don't anti-sexism. Do you know what I'm referring to?
No, what are you referring to?
Someone saying that Ant-Man is sexist.
What?
Yes,
What
I'm not
is it?
making this up.
No,
I'm
what
not
did
making
you
this.
say?
Some people are claiming that Ant-Man, the movie Ant-Man, is sexist
Why?
because most ants we see are female, and the main character names his ant he rides on a male name.
How do you fucking know the ant isn't trans, you trans misogynists? Fuck you. Fuck you. That ant could be a beautiful man and you are denying that you're a bunch of fucking hipsters or something.
This is it. This is it. This is how you know they have no problem. There's no more real issues. And they can complain about ant sexism.
Ant sex.
This is when you know.
What next? Like what next? What
Michael.
could possibly be next?
Michael, they have done scraping the bottom of the barrel. The bottom of the barrel is spotless clean now. They've scraped it dry. Now they're digging into the wood of the barrel. Now they're just straight up digging into the wood.
It's like they're trying to play a game of limbo with themselves. How low can you go? Well, let's find out.
How low can you go? How low can you go?
I don't even know at this point.
The answer may surprise you, but not really. Oh yes. Speaking of other things like the media, something that I've been wanting to talk about, the prison school dub.
What is it?
The prison school dub.
Oh yeah.
I know I've mentioned this on my.
This is why I don't watch anime.
Here's the thing.
Anime belongs in the trash.
I like anime, but that's just me. But here's the thing. When you're dubbing an anime, you gotta make it as close as you can to the original. Some things don't translate well. Some things are very societal or references to things people won't get, and I can understand changing some of that. But you never insert your own political opinion into somebody else's work when translating.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fucked up that they did that. They're like, it's like a slap in the face to the original guy who made the show.
Yeah, like they removed the entire context of the original scene just to take a crack shot at Gamergate.
Like, whatever. Keep your politics out of your fucking job, asshole.
Gamergate, people in Gamergate, we can take a joke. We have no problem with taking jokes. I mean, look how we took that SVU episode.
Yeah, we all thought that was funny.
Oh yeah, we laughed at that. We thought that was hilarious. By all means, make jokes of Gamergate. Do it all you want. The media does it all they want. We're not infallible. We're not infallible. We can be made fun of, but you do not erase somebody else's work to attack a group. That's just wrong.
It's just fucked up. That's all there is to it. It's fucked up. There's no other word for it.
I mean, really.
You don't do that. It's not cool. That's no good.
Oh.
Bringing back the ancient memes from the before times.
Speaking of ancient memes from the before times, have you seen the recent "Don't Stop Smoking" ads?
What is it?
Well, one of that I'm trying to remember which anti-smoking campaign it is. I think Truth is it. I'm not sure. It's one of those anti-smoking campaigns, and they've decided to start using old memes to try to get their point across.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, but they're not even using them correctly. It's weird.
They're like using
It's
me.
like at a college party, and like the whole thing is supposed to be like a lot of people start smoking when they're in college and don't stop smoking, which is an actual problem. Yeah, people are start picking up bad habits in college, and they can mess with their life. Yes, but I mean, this ad is just ridiculous, and it's just so painfully bad.
Is it like that Wendy's ad with the memes?
Kind of like that, yeah. They literally had somebody dressed up as that old guy from the painting. You know which meme I'm talking about, right?
What is it?
The painted meme. I was like that guy from old Renaissance times or whatever, and he's holding a cane. He has a smug look on his face.
Are you talking
And they
about
used,
the Willy Wonka meme?
no, not Willy Wonka. It's like this painting of this guy from Renaissance times. He's dressed in old-fashioned clothing. He's holding a cane. He's got this smug look on his face.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they literally had somebody dressed up as him in that ad.
That's so. What the fuck?
And whenever somebody offered a cigarette to somebody, they had these different meme-based characters show up and say it's a trap. Like, y'all aren't even using memes correctly. What the hell?
Like, if you're gonna meme, at least meme correctly.
Always meme with proper precaution.
Meming is an art. You can't just fucking throw your memes out and expect them to stick. I feel such shame for my fellow memers right now.
It's insane. It's like,
Now we can't even say what we meme anymore.
say what you mean and mean what you say.
All these fucking normies taking over our memes. It's repulsive. It's just wrong. Why are they doing this to us?
That was bad, Michael. That was just bad.
I'm going to suffer for my sins someday. But for now,
Memes are the DNA of the soul.
it's just wrong, man. You can't just do that. See, this is why old people shouldn't be allowed near memes.
Exactly. Unless they are the meme. Like, it's insane. What a wild, wacky world we live in. Trying to think of what other news happened. There was a shooting today, I think.
There was a what?
A mass shooting at a school in Portland, Oregon.
Not again.
Uh,
What is it with all these fucking shootings?
This is all stuff I'm saying that I heard off the radio. All I know is that there was a shooter. He pulled out a gun and then shot up this classroom, killed 13 people, I believe, and then he himself was killed. I don't know if he killed himself or if police took him out or somebody took him out. I don't know, but I believe that he was confirmed dead. I think he killed 13 people and another 10 or so were injured.
Like, what the fuck?
And you just know somebody's going to blame toxic masculinity or white people on this.
Yeah, probably, but I've come to expect that now.
You just know they are. I don't know what was the cause of this. I don't know what caused this, but somebody's going to twist this to their political agenda, and that's also messed up. And don't get this confused. I'm not trying to twist this to any agenda. I do not know what his motive was. I do not know his reasoning behind this. I mourn for the people who were killed before their time and their families. My best wishes go out to them.
Such a tragedy. There needs to stop being shootings.
Yeah, but how do you how do we stop this? Because gun.
Well, I mean, I
I,
think
I would.
maybe there would be less shootings in the world if we banned Tumblr, because I think Tumblr
No,
drives.
no, 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 no. Let's not blame any group on this or anything on this. This was a tragedy that happened. We're going to be above everything and not try to place any blame on any single group of people.
I was just joking. If I'm gonna be serious, though, you gotta have better mental health care in this country.
I don't know. That might be an issue. I don't know if that's an issue related to this. We don't know anything. This just happened. We'll know more as the week progresses. We don't know what this guy's motivation was. If he had a mental health problem or if he was just a person that hated people. I don't know.
I feel like you gotta have some sort of mental health problem if you think shooting up a bunch of people is a good thing.
Not to throw people under the bus with mental issues, of course.
I have mental health problems. I understand not all of them, but some people just you fucking lose it.
I also have mental health issues, but like, let's not throw people under the bus here until we know more. Until we know more, we don't know anything about his motivation or any kind of medical problems he may or may not have. This is all, as far as we know, this is just a tragedy that happened. People lost their lives, and that's what we should focus on, the victims. People always try to make these shootings about some kind of political agenda or some kind of thing, and oftentimes the victims are forgotten. And some could say that's the real tragedy. The tragedy. Shit, now I'm depressed. Michael, share
What is it?
some good news. What do we got? Well, give me some good news. This has been depressing. Give me some good news.
Good news?
Yeah, like what's some good recent news?
Geez, what is there some good news for? Um, my birthday's coming up.
Oh, cool.
That's the 6th. The 6th is the day I was born. It is the day I
Oh,
shall rise again from the depths.
okay, that was a little weird, but all right.
We're going to reclaim this world for the great ancient beings from beyond space and time.
Lena Dunham left Twitter because she said it isn't a safe space.
Oh, boo-hoo! I'm sorry that Twitter isn't safe for child molesters. Watch me cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry for you, Lena Dunham.
Dunham.
This reminds me of the greatest idea I had for a movie ever.
Yeah.
It's about 3 girls who discover a secret government file that proves Not only was Michael Jackson definitively innocent of child molestation, but Blood on the Dance Floor is definitively proven to be child molesters. So they go on a road trip to try and save them and destroy Michael Jackson forever at a concert. And they're played by Lena Dunham, Sarah Nyberg, and Amy Schumer. So they're going their cross-country journey to Warped Tour with Blood on the Dance Floor and special guest Lost Prophets. And a Michael Jackson impersonator is the only person who can stop them.
Wow.
It's the greatest idea. It's even better than my hilarious rom-com starring Roman Polanski and Lena Dunham called The Bad Touch.
Oh, we're not going to hell for one thing, it's another. Here's some news.
Hey,
from
we're
a
not
couple
laughing at children being molested. We're laughing at the child molesters. That's what makes it okay. It's the important distinction. We don't think it's funny that a bunch of kids got their lives fucked over by some sick fucks. We like making fun of them because if we don't make fun of them, who will?
Okay, here's some news from a couple days ago. PETA sues wildlife photographer over monkey selfie.
What is it?
PETA sues wildlife photographer over monkey selfie.
Someone sued a wildlife photographer?
Yeah. Do you remember seeing the monkey selfie from a year or so ago?
What was his name?
Oh, a selfie of a monkey taken. This wildlife photographer, he set up a bunch of cameras and such, and this monkey comes over, he starts playing with one of the cameras and ends up taking some photos of himself. So the guy's like, oh, check out this monkey selfie.
Oh, the monkey selfie?
Yeah, it was like, oh, check out this monkey selfie. Isn't this cute? And he publishes it in a book with his other wildlife photographs. And he's selling this book. And I think Wikipedia puts the picture of the monkey selfie up on the internet, and he's telling them to take it down. He owns the picture. And Wikipedia is like, well, you said the monkey took it, so it's the monkey's photo. And because monkeys can't have property, it's fair use.
This is the most ridiculous lawsuit I've ever heard.
No. I haven't gotten to the part about PETA yet. Wikipedia said, it's fair use. It's under fair use, and you said the monkey took it. It's under fair use. Which is, yeah, they're right about that. It is fair. It's in fair use. It's in public domain. So they could put a picture of the monkey, but the guy's still allowed to sell the photos. He's still allowed to sell the photos. But PETA comes along and they say they're advocating on the side of the monkey for ownership of the photo, for sole ownership of the photo, so that he can't sell it.
That's it. We're fuck.
That's where PETA comes in.
Yeah, PETA comes in and everything is...
I thought that was so ridiculous. PETA, when will you ever stop being dumb?
Nope.
PETA, people for the eating of tasty animals.
That's me.
It's alright if you want to be a vegetarian. It's alright if you want to be vegan. It's alright if you want to advocate for the rights of animals. But don't be a member of PETA.
Yeah, being a member of PETA is basically like being a Nazi.
I wouldn't equate it that far, but...
I would. They fucking euthanize the animals that go into their care. They're fucking psychopaths.
I mean, yes, they
Basically the Nazis of animal rights groups.
Yeah, people don't like it when you compare stuff to Nazis, but you're not 100% wrong.
PETA is just evil.
I mean, they euthanize plenty of healthy animals that could be adopted. Plenty of healthy animals, including puppies and kittens that are perfectly adoptable. They euthanize them because they'd rather animals be dead than people owning them. I mean, I think they can no longer legally call a lot of their shelters anymore. I think they have to call a lot of them euthanasia clinics.
Hmm.
It's insane. It's awful, wacky world we live in. Well, I think that's it for for this episode.
Oh, we're ending it already?
Yeah, we're gonna end a little bit earlier. Next time we'll get a guest.
Yeah, usually we can go longer if we have guests.
Well, when it's just the two of us, we kind of run out of things to say unless we got a lot beforehand.
Yeah.
That's, that
You'd
we
think
should
we'd have
really
like,
we should really prepare material.
yeah.
We
You'd
should
think though
really prepare.
with like 2 weeks off we would have come up with something a little more exciting.
You think, but we really need to start preparing for the show, coming up with material and stuff to talk about.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We need to come up with
We can't
we
just
need to
sit here and
we need to like gather subjects for like subjects to discuss and then just like bring them up because thinking them up off the top of our head is probably not the best idea, especially since I have the attention span of a dead fish.
yeah.
I like how you just agree with that so readily.
You're not wrong.
Well, I mean, I would have done this sooner, but you know, having to unpack all that stuff.
Well, I understand. I was waiting. I was patiently waiting. I knew you were just moving in somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I would have liked to do this sooner, but like I wanted to get everything done, and you know, I have to spend time with her too now that she's here. I can't just be getting on Skype calls every 5 minutes. I mean, my friend Vicky did call me a few times, but like I had to make time for her because I was so busy getting this place at least somewhat livable. It's still a mess. There's still so much I gotta clean, but we're working on it.
Right. Well, yeah, we'll definitely work on trying to make this show a little bit better. Try to make it a little bit more coherent.
Yeah, we gotta make it good so that Porky will get on.
Oh yeah, we gotta get Porky on here. That's the ultimate goal.
That's when we'll know. That's when we'll know that we are truly the greatest people ever.
Exactly. We definitely need to get Manfred on here.
Wait, wasn't he on the other show that we did?
No, I think that was more privileged than you.
Oh, they're all the same to me. They're all a bunch of Tumblr users.
We need to get Manfred. We definitely need to get Manfred.
We need to get like 20 famous Tumblr users, and then we need to get Logicked, and then we need to do the roast of Logicked. I bet he'll break down crying by the end because, you know, I feel like he's just a real big pussy in real life.
I bet.
People like that, like those people who are so edgy and like obnoxious on the internet, I really don't think that in real life they can really handle anything. They just like they can pretend over the internet because no one can see their tears.
Exactly.
Like, see, that's why I would rather have Porky on here than anyone because he's like the anti-edgelord. He's just like he's nice, but he doesn't take shit.
I know.
And that's what makes him great. Porky is the hero Tumblr needs and deserves. And
exactly.
oh, my cat's here. Hello, kitty. She finally came up. She waits hours and hours, and then she finally comes up. She comes up all the time when Tierney's here. But you know, as soon as she leaves, Serenity just will sit downstairs and ignore me. Like, come on, you fucking.
That's hilarious. Speaking of hilarious, did you see any of that Tumblr?
What is it? So that 4chan thing on Tumblr where it's like 4chan this time.
Yeah.
That's like
did you see that?
I looked at
so awful.
I looked at the title and I just knew there was no way this is going to be anything other than cringeworthy, and I just didn't even bother.
I think Manfred said that this is a new copy pasta.
I'm pretty sure it is, all things considered. It's the newest copy pasta, Dad.
Up there with the marine thing.
Oh god, I don't think anything will ever be that. That was just like that was like a bolt from the blue. That thing was a one of a kind. There will never be another like Navy SEALs copy pasta.
Yeah, maybe one day there will be.
The Navy SEAL will return to this world to strike down another righteous fury of the internet. Till that day, though.
All right. Well, thanks everyone who actually listens to this show for joining us today. Sorry it was so long and boring.
What the fuck did you just fucking say to me, you little bitch? Hold on. I'm gonna read that whole thing right now.
Please. No. Find the 4chan thing. Find the 4chan thing and read the whole thing.
Oh, you want me to read that? Hold on.
Yeah. Read that without laughing.
Hold on. That has to be how we end this. So I gotta find. It's probably somewhere on Porky's blog, right?
Yeah, you can find it on his and probably Manfred's as well.
Whoa, is that you got a chicken over there?
That's a dog. I think.
That's a chicken. I know a chicken when I hear it.
Oh, the dog.
If it was a dog, it would have went moo. Come on, don't you know your animal sounds? Let me see. Come on, Porky. Let's write a threatening letter to 4chan, 5 words at a time. Nope, that's not it. Oh, here it is. Listen up, 4chan fucklords. This is going to be long and vulgar. Oh, so fucking vulgar. Even though I am still relatively new here, everyone has been nothing but kind to me. I would ask how many times your mother's neglected you, but clearly you were raised by fucking pigs. This community has been a second family to me. We stick together. We won't take your shit. I won't take your shit. I can't wait to see you fuck asses take this. You guys clearly have about as many neurons as a 4-leaf clover. I will relentlessly track down and report all your spam accounts. I'm sure many others will as well. We will warn our family, our brothers and sisters who are triggered by your bullshit to stay away. We have people going through rough times on this site. I have real friends on this site who are going through rough times. The tags you are posting to have young children looking at them. I'm not sure how you can sleep and be happy knowing that you are traumatizing them. What, are you hoping to be the inspiration for the next Earthbound-esque game? With a boss inspired by rape and brutality? We aren't going to stop with just blocking you. I guarantee that we will counterattack. Traumatize your family. You start a war, you sure as all fucking hell be ready for a goddamn counterattack. Everyone on here who posts porn or gore or not safe for work shit tags it as such because we don't want to hurt our family. Meanwhile, over at FUCKWADS, you guys are telling people the recipe to make deadly gas and saying it will make beautiful crystals. Shit that was used by the fucking Nazis. We have some pretty smart people here, so you better buckle the fuck up because we are going to send you catapulting into your personal hell faster than a fucking railgun loaded with magnetic powers, as powerful as Earth's fucking core. You better get a hell of a lot of mirrors because you're gonna have to watch your back and sides while never turning around because we will be watching and waiting. We won't hesitate to fight the fuck back, motherfuckers. Anyone sensitive reading this, stay out of the tags. I don't get triggered by gore, so I will be one of he lookout, along with many other people. Stay safe, and one last time, watch out, 4chan fuckwads. I think that's it for this episode. Whew. Okay, I don't think I can top that. I'm done. Oh, geez, that killed my voice. Actually, I'm not that bad. Oh man, I might have to post that as a separate video. I think that was the performance of a lifetime.
Stop it.
Whew.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
That's great. That's how we end it.
Yep, that's it. See you guys next time. Fuckwads!